Hey everyone! Welcome back to our channel, where we bring you interesting facts that you might have never heard of before. In today's video, we're going to share some surprising facts about everyday things that you may not have known. So, let's get started. Did you know that a cucumber is 96% water? Cucumbers are not only delicious, but they are also very hydrating. They are an excellent source of hydration and contain important vitamins and minerals that our bodies need to function properly. So, the next time you're feeling thirsty, consider snacking on a cucumber. The Eiffel Tower was originally built as a temporary installation. The Eiffel Tower, one of the most iconic structures in the world, was built for the 1889 World's Fair. The tower was only intended to stand for 20 years but was saved from destruction because of its usefulness as a radio tower. Today, the Eiffel Tower is one of the most visited landmarks in the world. Strawberries aren't really berries, but bananas are. You might be surprised to learn that strawberries aren't actually berries, but bananas are. That's because a berry is defined as a fleshy fruit that has seeds on the inside, and strawberries have their seeds on the outside. Meanwhile, bananas have seeds on the inside, which makes them a true berry. Honey never spoils. Honey is one of the few foods that never spoils. That's because it has antimicrobial properties that prevent bacteria from growing in it. Honey has been found in Egyptian tombs that are thousands of years old and is still edible. The largest snowflake ever recorded was 15 inches wide and 8 inches thick. You might think that all snowflakes are small and delicate, but that's not always the case. The largest snowflake ever recorded was 15 inches wide and 8 inches thick. This giant snowflake fell in Montana in 1887. The longest word in the English language has 189,819 letters. The longest word in the English language is a chemical name that has 189,819 letters and takes more than 3 hours to pronounce. We won't even attempt to say it here, but it's fun to know that it exists. The human nose can detect more than 1 trillion scents. The human nose is an incredible thing. It can detect more than 1 trillion different scents. That's why some people are able to distinguish between different types of wine or coffee just by smelling them. The word salary comes from the Latin word for salt. When you think of a salary, you probably think of the money you earn at your job. But did you know that the word salary actually comes from the Latin word salarium, which means money for salt? In ancient Rome, soldiers were often paid in salt, which was a valuable commodity at the time. Over time, the word salarium evolved into salary, which is now used to refer to any kind of regular payment for work. Bananas are berries, while strawberries are not. When you think of berries, you probably think of small, sweet fruits like strawberries, raspberries, and blueberries. But did you know that bananas are also technically berries? That's because a berry is defined as a fruit that develops from a single ovary, with the seeds embedded in the fleshy fruit. Strawberries, on the other hand, are not actually berries, but are instead aggregate fruits, meaning that they develop from multiple ovaries on a single flower. Coca-Cola was originally marketed as a cure for headaches and fatigue. We all know Coca-Cola as a popular soft drink. But did you know that it was originally marketed as a cure for headaches and fatigue? In the late 19th and early 20th centuries, Coca-Cola was marketed as a medicinal tonic that could provide relief from various ailments. Although the formula has since changed, the popularity of Coca-Cola has only continued to. Bees can recognize human faces. Despite having tiny brains, bees have an incredible ability to recognize human faces. They do this by processing the pattern of the eyes, nose, and mouth and using it to identify individual people. The world's largest waterfall, the Angel Falls in Venezuela, is so tall that the water turns to mist before it reaches the bottom. The falls are over 3,200 feet tall and drop from a plateau in the Venezuelan jungle. The water droplets are so small by the time they reach the bottom that they're more like a mist than a waterfall. The shortest war in history was between Britain and Zanzibar in 1896 and lasted only 38 minutes. After a disputed succession to the throne, Zanzibar declared independence from Britain and appointed a new sultan. The British responded by sending in warships, which bombarded the palace and forced the sultan to surrender. The whole conflict lasted less than an hour. Well, there you have it, folks. Some surprising facts about everyday things that you might have never known before. We hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more interesting facts. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.